Welcome everyone to a night of megalithic ramifications, a night of returns, a night of greed, a night of where debts will be settled, and men will go to war, all for the sake of blood money. I am DrHooksMalone, your host for this evening's action. I know it's not nighttime, it's nighttime somewhere. This event is brought to you by the IWF as we start things off with the Blood Money in the Bank ladder match. 6 top IWF superstars attempt to climb the ladder and obtain that precious briefcase that will allow them a championship opportunity at the time and place of their choosing. As right now, inside the ring, Sweetness is after TS Cobra. The ladder's already set. Sweetness is climbing. Gonna try to grab that blood money briefcase. TS Cobra hot on his tails. As the other superstars return to the ring, we see the Lucha Giant, Big Papi, vying for his opportunity to become Mr. Blood Money in the Bank, become the holder of that briefcase, nearly guaranteeing a world championship reign. As now, the prodigy, Antoine Price, races up the ladder. He's got the briefcase. Somebody's got to stop the kid. Big Papi's just watching him. Antoine Price about to win the match. Sumo Show now trying to stop Antoine Price as well as TS Cobra. Belly to belly to TS Cobra from Show. Price remains on top of the ladder though. With another ladder between him. Now TS Cobra power bombing the young man from atop the ladder. This match is mayhem already as Devin Gabriel comes after Sumo Show. Antoine Price boots down TS Cobra. Big Papi and Sweetness outside the ring. Double team maneuver takes down Devin Gabriel inside the ring. What a match to kick things off here on Blood Money, a night of championships, as the World Tag Team titles as well as the World Heavyweight title will be on the line. Devin Gabriel with a body scissor DDT on Sumo Show. Antoine Price going back up the ladder. Devin Gabriel's got to stop him. But he's unable to. Antoine Price, just like that, becomes Mr. Blood Money in the Bank. I wouldn't have believed it unless I'd seen it. JC Platinum's young prodigy. Antoine Price has come away with a quick victory in our opening match. The Blood Money in the Bank has been decided, and the prodigy Antoine Price, JC Platinum's chosen competitor, walks away with the briefcase. Unbelievable. Antoine Price sneaking up the ladder as all other 5 competitors were unable to stop him. Up next, we're going to have tag team competition with 2 other members of Platinum Productions and the Grapplers. They're going to take on the Hellspawn. This past week on the Warzone, Draven Dyer was taken out of action after being attacked backstage. I thought for sure that it was the 6 Iconic Curve that did the damage. However, we found out later that it was actually the Grapplers. I suppose I owe Curve an apology. Here, I'm sorry, Curve. How about that? Now Jack Hammer and Mike Steele, they're gonna have to put their money where their mouth is as they take on the returning Hellspawn. Draven Dyer and Porticos are looking for revenge in tag team competition as Blood Money continues. Still to come, the $1 million match, the World Tag Team Championship, of course, the all-important World Heavyweight Championship match. Who's gonna walk away the World Heavyweight Champion? Will it be the Unholy Thanos, or will it be J Money Jamal Jones? We're going to have to find out later. As for now, tag team action as the Grapplers take on the Hell Spawn. Here on Blood Money, DrHooksMalone, thank you for joining me. Tag team action here on Blood Money as Porticos and Dre McIntyre look to get their revenge on Big Jackhammer and Mike Steele for their attack perpetrated last episode of the Warzone, taking Dre McIntyre out of action, making it impossible for the Hellspawn to qualify to face the tag team champions here tonight. Will Porticos and Dre McIntyre get their recompense, or will they be thwarted by the forces of the Grapplers, a highly skilled team, members of the Platinum High Rollers, as Queen Crystal is up on the apron already, trying to get the attention of Porticos, who just gets tossed like a ragdoll by Jackhammer with that German suplex. Dre McIntyre in to save his partner quickly as Mike Steele return to his corner. Jackhammer dropping the elbows like a big sledgehammer into the chest. Now, he's going for a kendo stick. This match is not no disqualification. I have no idea what Jackhammer is thinking. Big power slam executed by Porticos, driving the air out of the body of Jackhammer. He'll set him up now. Crucifix. Tossing Jackhammer all the way across the ring. Porticos gonna go up top. What's the big man doing up there? Mike Steele catching Porticos on the top rope as he crawls to make the tag to Dre McIntyre. Dre McIntyre runs in with a full head of steam, and Jackhammer takes advantage of the opportunity, catches him by the throat. Military press into a power slam. Jackhammer smashing Dre McIntyre down into the mat. He's able to kick out at two. Trey McIntyre struggling to get back to his feet already. Here on Blood Money. What a show it's been so far. JC Platinum, the owner of the IWF, must be smiling in the back as he prepares for the $1 million match later on, where he leads Team Platinum against Team Gold. Big German suplex from Mike Steele. Mike Steele and Jack Hammer attacking the Hellspawn. Would do anything to get a shot at these two men as Mike Steele flies from the top to the outside with that big forearm. Trey McIntyre being tossed into the ring, dragging himself to the corner. Mike Steele goes for the pin in spite of Big Porticos being right there. With a right hand. And now an inverted atomic drop, flying knee. Trey McIntyre regains control. Ducking the punch. And now a pile driver. Spiking the skull of Mike Steele into the mat. There's Mike Steele. He's trying to escape Trey McIntyre. He's using a weapon right in front of the referee. Mike Steele recovering from those kendo stick shots as Trey McIntyre delivers a backbreaker. Porticos is tagged in. And now he picks up the kendo stick. I suppose if the referee would let Dyer get away with it, he won't disqualify Porticos. But Mike Steele nails that flying Superman punch. Mike Steele gonna tag out now as the power of his team is caught by Porticos, and now put in the Porticos' submission hold. Porticos was torturing Jack Hammer. Now scoops up Mike Steele into a press slam. What power on the part of Porticos as he goes for the pin. Jack Hammer is down. And the Hellspawn nearly get the victory right there. Jack Hammer able to kick out at 2. What a tag team contest. Porticos charged him with a full head of steam and met that turnbuckle. Now Jack Hammer is going to capitalize. Hooking Porticos up for the big Jack Hammer slam. Porticos got smashed into the mat. Trey McIntyre quickly in to make the save for his partner as Big Ham will continue his punishment. Wants to maintain control over Porticos after hitting that jackhammer slam. Mike Steele tags in. Went for an elbow drop of his own, but Porticos was ready. Mike Steele ducks out of the way of the boot, but Porticos gets that press slam. Steele with a sunset flip. Trey McIntyre makes the save, but takes an angle slam for his troubles. Mike Steele all fired up, as well as Porticos on the other side. Porticos nails a running bulldog with a full head of steam all the way around the ring. Mike Steele, the flying shoulder block. The tackle drops Porticos on the outside. There's Mike Steele. He's going to go for another kendo stick. Well, he's been thinking. Count of 6 as Porticos dismantles the table. Returning to the ring now as this tag team match continues. Scooping up Mike Steele. Falcon Arrow delivered. Porticos will tag out to his partner Trey McIntyre of the Hellspawn. As Jack Hammer of the Grapplers is tagged in and applies the hammer lock. Trey McIntyre is all wrapped up. My God, Porticos just kicked the referee in the face. Porticos saving his partner by any means necessary. Drew McIntyre now climbing up top. Swanton takes down Jackhammer. Referee back up. Slow to make the count. Jackhammer is down. And the Hellspawn get it in spite of the slow count delivered. Porticos kicked the referee's head off in order to save his partner. Just so Drew McIntyre could turn things around and get the pin with the diving swanton off the top. What a win for the Hellspawn, getting their revenge over the grapplers here tonight on Blood Money.
Here are your winners.
The Hellspawn victorious in tag team action here tonight. I certainly think that they're on the right path to regain the World Tag Team Championship. We'll have to find out in the future. For now, Drew McIntyre and Porticos are victorious. As up next, we're gonna see a superstar return. Danny Dynamic, formerly of the Thrill Seekers, as it seems the Thrill Seekers have reunited. 4 months, Mason Tyler was being scouted by Bruiser McGinnis as a possible addition to the Bruisers McGinnis Fight Dungeon. However, now it seems that Mason Tyler has not only rejected Bruiser McGinnis's teachings, he's also looking to take out the old man with the help of his returning partner, Danny Dynamic. Mason Tyler says why would he need to be trained by an old man that he can already defeat anyway? Tonight we'll see if his partner Danny Dynamic can outquick the old Bruiser, or if McGinnis can teach this youngster a lesson. Here tonight on Blood Money, DrHooksMalone, one-on-one competition as Danny Dynamic faces Bruiser McGinnis up next. One-on-one competition here on Blood Money. Bruiser McGinnis taking on Danny Dynamic with his caught Bruiser. Incoming with that power slam. Bruiser McGinnis back up quick with that Dragon Screw leg whip. Nails a senton into the body. These two men aren't wasting any time here. McGinnis biting away at the fingers. Seems to be a theme of the night. All these men looking to get their work done quickly and walk away with the win. McGinnis working over the fingers of the returning Danny Dynamic. Looks to have some work done on his back, some new ink. As he drop kicks Bruiser McGinnis in the spine. Whipping the Irish Bruiser off the ropes, but they meet heads. Can McGinnis teach this young man a lesson? Danny Dynamic, he's on fire so far. That scoop slam into a leg drop and drop kicks. The old Irish brawler in the back of the head. McGinnis stumbling. He is rocked, but he's still in the fight here. Now using his head as a weapon. Bruiser McGinnis firing back on young Danny Dynamic, and he goes back to the fingers. McGinnis will take the win by any means necessary. Much like Devin Gabriel using a set of brass knuckles. My God, Danny Dynamic just got tossed to the outside. Bruiser McGinnis, ruthless in his assault. He's trying to break the young man. Dynamic back up. Dropping the Bruiser face first on the apron. As McGinnis kicks off Dynamic. Now dragging his opponent up. Bruiser McGinnis will return to the ring. Danny Dynamic hops in, but McGinnis catches him with that single leg grab. Danny Dynamic right there by the ropes. Shot into the gut, sat there down. Drop kick into the skull. McGinnis kicking out at one once again. That's Dynamic. Isn't going to slow down one bit. Applying that moonsault. Driving elbow into the chest. Danny Dynamic on the offense. Calling McGinnis to his feet. Springboard Hurricane Rana. What a move. What a dynamic maneuver. 2 count only on Bruiser McGinnis as Danny Dynamic looks to fly again. Springboard up. Whip for the forearm. But McGinnis got out of the way. Now where did he go for that Irish neck whip? Danny Dynamic, that is, escapes, only get punched in the gut. Whipped in the corner as McGinnis pounds the young man down. Bruiser McGinnis in control. Now jump for the pin. Does he have it? Danny Dynamic quickly grabbing the ropes. Withstanding the beating and the punishment delivered from Bruiser McGinnis. Dynamic now dragged back to the center by Bruiser McGinnis. Hoping to finish this young man off. Setting him up for the Irish neck whip. Gonna bust his face right into the mat. Danny Dynamic suffering the fate of so many other opponents as McGinnis has this one wrapped up. Now Danny Dynamic able to kick out of the Irish neck whip. Bruiser McGinnis is going to have to do more to put away the young man. Stomping on the arm. A vicious assault from the Irish brawler. Whipping Danny Dynamic off, drop down. Dynamic backs out. McGinnis dodged the punch and now goes back to the fingers. Danny Dynamic struggling. Now's a beautiful flying heel kick. Into a side effect, Danny Dynamic regains the advantage. Goes for the super kick. Nails it the second time. Bruiser McGinnis suffering down on the mat as Dynamic is set up for another springboard. Into the forearm. The Dynamic forearm. Took McGinnis's head up, but he's able to kick out. Both of these men surviving each other's finishing maneuvers as this fight continues. McGinnis rolls to the outside as Danny Dynamic is kicked off, and the fans are firmly behind the Irishman. Dynamic with a float over neck breaker on the outside. Oh, big elbow drop as he continues his assault. Bruiser McGinnis getting pounded into those dead mats. Now up in the fireman carry. My God, that spinning fisherman driver. What a move from Danny Dynamic. McGinnis all beaten up now with the damage done. Dynamic returns to the ring with a count of 8. Will McGinnis be revived? At the count of 9, McGinnis returns to the ring. Firing back on Dynamic. Bringing him down to the mat with a classic side headlock. Bruiser McGinnis hanging in there, recovering from the beating on the outside. Now with a knockdown, Dynamic runs into another fist. Bruiser McGinnis off the other side. Forearm into the face, then a running bulldog. Busts open Dynamic. McGinnis is on a roll. With shots into the gut. And an uppercut. Knocks Danny Dynamic for a loop. McGinnis going up top. But Dynamic got out of the way of the senton. That would have crushed the insides of Dynamic. And up. He nails the super kick. McGinnis knocked out cold. And that's it for McGinnis here as Danny Dynamic hits the 3 count. What a one-on-one contest. I thought McGinnis had this one wrapped up. But Danny Dynamic was able to overcome the beating and deliver a life-saving super kick in order to pin the Irish Bruiser as his partner Mason Tyler watched on from the outside. Danny Dynamic got the victory here tonight on Blood Money. What lies in the future of the Thrill Seekers here in the IWF? We'll have to find out as Danny Dynamic is successful in his return here tonight. What a match, tag team action. Will be soon to come. As up next, we've got singles action. The Alabama man, The Rod, has been running his mouth to anyone that will listen. This man talks incessantly and was bragging about how he should have been the man that Ace Gold could have chosen to be on his team of Team Gold. Ace Gold chose Frank Keane, the Human Chainsaw Massacre, instead of The Rod. Therefore, The Rod, he had no opponent here tonight. He said he would take on anyone. Well, he's going to get his wish up next with the returning Gladiator. We haven't seen this man since year 1 of IWF. Gladiator makes his return up next against the Alabama Slammer. Will The Rod be able to put his blood money where his mouth is? We'll find out here on Blood Money. DrHooksMalone.
One-on-one competition here on Blood Money as The Rod gets his wish with a one-on-one match against the returning Gladiator. Of course, The Rod may be a mouthy son of a bitch, but he's not going to back down from a fight as he drags the big Gladiator to the side of the ring, ducking the clothesline. The Rod one step quicker than Gladiator on that occasion. Drops him with that running lariat. Now he'll go after what looks to be an already injured leg. The Rod, a smart ring technician, knew exactly how to bring the fight to the Gladiator. Rod bottom connects. Stomping down on the big man, the Gladiator. May have just made his return on the wrong night. But now Gladiator up. Setting up for a neck breaker. Spins into an elbow to the back of the skull. And Gladiator now catches the Rod in a pump handle. Up on the shoulder. Power slammed into the mat. A Rod with the feet into the ropes. And the very same referee got kicked in the face earlier. It's still working here. The Rod drops Gladiator with a clothesline and hits the roll tide. Gladiator suffering on the mat now. The hands of the Alabama Slammer. Rod scooping up the Gladiator. Drops him with a tornado punch. Stomping away at the arms. But Gladiator returns a kick that drops the Rod, now hammering down into the skull. That Warhammer-like elbow. Gladiator gets stripped as the Rod comes back with a neck breaker and breaks the eyes. What a match, an unexpected contest. The Rod off the ropes with a knee lift. Rocking Gladiator with shots into the gut. The Rod is backing the big man, the Gladiator up. But now, the Roman Warrior fights back down. Big clotheslines. Flying heel kick. The Rod able to kick out at 2 from the assault of Gladiator. As he catches the foot. Gladiator with a pump handle. Tossing the Rod overhead. Smashes hard into the mat. Gladiator leaping over the ropes. The Rod catches him with a shot to the gut.
and slows him down with a big right hand. Rod trying to regain control over the Roman, but now he scoops him up. Pop-up power slam, smashing the Rod into the mat. The Rod being yanked over the ropes as Gladiator clubs him down. Dominating the Rod. Can he get the win? One count only as the Alabama Man is still in this match. The Gladiator continues the pounding, trying to shut the mouth of this loudmouth. Springboard up. Springboard Warhammer connects. The Gladiator has the Rod right where he wants him, but the Rod kicks out. The Rod still fighting back as the Gladiator continues his assault. Fronts him with the punch. Now off the ropes. Spear connects. The Rod is down from Gladiator's spear. But the Rod survives once again. What does Gladiator have to do? Setting up for another Warhammer springboard. He nails it. The Rod is down. And Gladiator picks up the win here on Blood Money. What a bonus contest. The Rod said he would face anyone here tonight, and the Gladiator took him up on the offer, giving him more fight than he was ready for. Alabama Man will be shut up for the evening.
Here is your winner, the Gladiator.
As the Roman Warrior is victorious here tonight. The Gladiator making his return to the IWF, competing here for the first time in about a year. What lies in the future of the Gladiator? Will he attempt to attain the World Heavyweight Championship? We'll have to find out. And we'll see if the Gladiator can stack up against the rest of the competition here, like he dominated the Rod here tonight. Your winner is Gladiator here on Blood Money. As up next, we're going to see the World Tag Team Championship in a very interesting contest, as the Cowboy Christian Drake never wanted to be partners with Curve. However, Curve says that he has the key and the secret to find Christian Drake's missing best friend, Trey Preston, whom we haven't seen since last year. No one knows whatever happened to Trey Preston, as Christian Drake will team tonight with Curve in order to attempt to become one half of the World Tag Team Champions at the stakes, or I mean, at the expense, that is, of the Ocean Express. Tonight, El Nautico and Shark Tank will defend their World Tag Team Championship, but there you see in the corner of Curve, El Rey Diablo, the man who's been moving in on their restaurant territory for the whole season. El Rey Diablo has been looking to take over the Ocean Express and has negotiated a deal here tonight that if Curve and Christian Drake are able to defeat El Nautico and Shark Tank, they'll not only lose their World Tag Team Championship, but they'll also lose their jobs, they'll lose their restaurant to El Rey Diablo. He'll corner the market in Guadalajara. Christian Drake never expected these kind of stakes, never expected to be attempting to win the titles at the cost of someone else's livelihood. However, now, if he doesn't help Curve, then Curve will never help him find his missing friend. Up next, Christian Drake stuck in a dilemma, teaming up with Curve against the Ocean Express World Tag Team Championship. Here on Blood Money. World Tag Team titles are on the line.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 485 pounds.
The Cowboy Christian Drake and Curve.
At a combined weight of 460 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions.
El Nautico and Shark Tank of the Ocean Express. Of course, it was Nautico and Pacera that actually obtained the World Tag Team titles. However, under the Freebird rule, Shark Tank is going to compete here tonight. The Ocean Express breaking out the big guns, and the stakes have never been higher. All three of these men putting their careers on the line in this Tag Team Championship match. If they lose here tonight, it's going to cost them their restaurant. El Rey Diablo watching from the outside, eagerly awaiting the defeat of the World Tag Team Champions as the Cowboy Christian Drake competes halfway against his will here. However, he can become World Tag Team Champion if he goes along with it. Christian Drake helping Curve there as now Curve applies a crippler crossface. Stretching back the neck of Shark Tank. Was going to make the big man submit early on here as El Nautico is in the ring. Now Curve on the attack on the team captain of the Ocean Express. Curve, a devious man indeed. A sick, psychotic, sociopathic, and strange individual. Of course, it doesn't get much stranger than a man in a shark mask as he whips Curve off the ropes with the shark attack. Shark Tank, one absolute tag team champions in control. As Christian Drake is fighting it out with El Nautico on the outside. El Nautico fighting for his livelihood here. As Curve stomps down on Shark Tank inside the ring. The Calgary Devil is having his way with the massive luchador. Now, kicking in the guts of Nautico. The tag team champions taking a beating, but now Shark Tank bust open the Calgary Devil, who crawls to his corner and gets the tag out to the Cowboy. Christian Drake may be competing against his will, but now he's in the ring with a man even bigger than him. A massive Shark Tank. That seems Nautico and Christian Drake have formed a rivalry in the past 2 minutes. As Shark Tank gets a tilt-a-whirl slam on the Cowboy, and the fans are all over the Ocean Express. They don't seem to like these guys anymore. Shark Tank shifting his weight and landing on top of the Cowboy. And now the big man, the tag team champion, drags him to the corner, to the chagrin of the fans. Here comes Nautico. Boot him down. The Cowboy escaping the ring as Curve is knocked off the apron. Nautico with the flipping tope over the ropes. The Cowboy, embarrassed there, came in quick with that back elbow. And now goes back to the side and lock on the outside. The Cowboy trying to punish Nautico. As he tosses the team captain, one after the World Tag Team Champions, back in the ring. Shark Tank throws in a few shots and tosses the Cowboy back in the ring. The Ocean Express fighting for their restaurant, for their jobs here tonight. What happens to the families of the Ocean Express if Christian Drake and Curve are victorious here tonight? Does that mean that their families are just put out on the streets? These men have no jobs. Curve, the challenger, drives the boot ruthlessly into the face of Shark Tank, who's crawling away. Curve wisely getting down off the top rope as Nautico charges at him. El Nautico yanking at the feet of Curve. The fans all over the case of Nautico. They want to see Curve defeat this man, put him out of a job. People are mean. Nautico, clothesline to the Cowboy over the top rope. Now fighting back against Curve. As Nautico drops the Cowboy, but he fights back too. Power bomb from Christian Drake. Now setting up Nautico. The buckshot lariat. Christian Drake just took Nautico's head off. And Shark Tank makes the save. He must make the save. It's all on the line here. Nautico kicking the Cowboy off. Has to regain the advantage. Sunset flip power bomb. With the Cowboy driven into the mat. These fans booing the Ocean Express out of the building. They cannot stop. They can't care about that. Their jobs are on the line. The sunset flip connects again as Nautico's up top. Diving in, but misses. The Cowboy gets out of the way, making the tag out to the Calgary Devil. Running Hurricane Rana from El Nautico to the mastermind of this whole situation. Curve put this whole thing together. Claims innocence. Curve says he wants to turn over a new leaf. But now he's going to put these men out of a job. Shark Tank nearly defeating Curve there with that fisherman driver. The Ocean Express is on now. They have to maintain the advantage. Cowboy knocked off the apron as Curve just gets tossed like a rag doll on the outside. Shark Tank in control. Stomping down on the countering double. There's a DDT. Shark Tank rocks now. Curve just tried to crack the skull of Big Jaws. And Shark Tank returns to the ring. Nails a spinning heel kick. Curve in trouble. He went for another kick. But Curve got the leg whip instead. Christian Drake tags in. Shark Tank tries to cut him off. Chopping the Cowboy down to size. Shark Tank fighting for his job, fighting for Nautico's job, fighting for the World Tag Team Championship in the match of his career. Curve knocking Shark Tank off of the Cowboy. And Shark Tank bites the fingers with a shot to the skull. You can see how Ray Diablo outside the ring salivating at the idea of putting the Ocean Express out of business. Pile driver from the Cowboy. The skull spiked into the mat. But Shark Tank still fighting back into it, doing everything in his power. Shark Tank was rocked and injured, but he dragged Christian Drake back to the corner. And now, yanks him up, but Drake regains the advantage. Big Bulldog. Shark Tank needs to get the tag out, but he's going to try to do it on his own here. Curve with the inverted atomic drop. Rocks up big man. Now going to the face, grabs the mask of Shark Tank. Curve with a shot to the gut. Spinning neck whip. Shark Tank being punished by the Country Devil, who wants to be World Tag Team Champion. Orchestrated this for a reason. Springboard stomp. Busts open the Big Shark. Nautico making the save with a sense of urgency like never before. El Nautico is fighting for it all here as he's tossed over the ropes. El Rey says, yeah, do it like that. Curve with the stomping guts in of the Shark Tank. Shark Tank went for the headbutt, but Curve averted disaster, dragging the big man to the ropes. Shark Tank to the outside as Becerra watches. Curve gets caught with a forearm from Shark Tank. Curve ducked a punch and hit that huge European uppercut from the crowd. Now setting up Shark Tank from the corner. Stumbling up to his feet. Look out, here comes Curve with the boot. Nautico making the save once again. He must make the save. Curve gonna punish him for it now. DDTs him on the apron. El Nautico is down and rocked as Curve scoops out the legs of Shark Tank. Now setting him up, takes the arms back. Curve stomp. Shark Tank is stunned down on the mat with the tag into the Cowboy. Curve told him to finish him off. The Cowboy gets the bullwhip. The Cowboy looked to put the finishing touches on Shark Tank, but he grabs the ropes at the last second, saving the tag team titles and the business of the Ocean Express. They were almost done right there. Shark Tank saved the day. Whether the fans like it or not, the Ocean Express are still in this match. Christian Drake choosing the side of Curve when it mattered most, but he failed to put him away. Now a huge crossbody off the top to double team from the Ocean Express. But Curve makes the save for his partner. Shark Tank tossing the Calgary double to the outside. The ref just got knocked out in the scuffle. Nautico is up top. Gonna risk it all. Splash to the outside. Rocking the insides of the Cowboy. El Nautico will do anything to keep his business here tonight. Climbing up top. Christian Drake is down. But Nautico misses the elbow. Running drop kick from the Cowboy, who gets kicked off by Nautico. Setting up Christian Drake. Nautico has the octopus. The octopus stretches applied. Will he maintain the tag team titles? No, Curve right there to make the save for his partner. The Cowboy may have had to tap out, but instead he hits the bullwhip. Nautico's down, but Shark Tank once again dives in as quickly as he can, making the save for the Ocean Express. They've been fighting off El Rey Diablo and the forces of Los Diablos this whole season thus far. The Ocean Express fought so hard that they qualified for the World Tag Team titles, and now defending their championship, defending their business as El Rey Diablo has a contract to put them out of business if they're unable to walk away with the tag team titles here tonight. They have no more restaurant. Nautico with the running headbutt. Working over Curve as some fans continue to boo the Ocean Express. Nautico missing the headbutt. Curve struggles his way back to his feet. Nautico was going to go for another, but Curve, one step quicker, misses the forearm. Nautico has to capitalize on this opportunity. Sets Curve up on the ropes. Springboard leg drop connects. Nautico fighting his heart out here tonight. Doing everything he can. Sunset flip power bomb on the outside. Nautico has the Calgary double down. Can the Ocean Express pick up the most valuable win of their careers? Nautico going back to the arm of Curve. Using his fundamentals to break down. I thought he was going to try to get the man counted out. But Nautico doing the honorable thing, tossing his opponent back into the ring, and he gets booted down for his chivalry. Christian Drake tagged in as Shark Tank. He flew in and landed on the Cowboy. Now Shark Tank has to capitalize, headbutts him down. No matter how the Ocean Express felt about Christian Drake before this match, they have to see nothing but an enemy with a target on his chest. Shark Tank setting up Christian Drake. Looking to apply the sharpshooter. He's got the sharpshooter. Drake fighting out of the hole. Curve knew just how dangerous that sharpshooter is, but now Shark Tank eats the bullwhip. The bullwhip connects. Nautico is down. He's got to make the save here. No! No! The Ocean Express are out of business. That filthy bastard Curve set this whole thing up. El Rey Diablo taking advantage of the opportunity provided and allowed Curve to walk away with Christian Drake and the World Tag Team titles. Cowboy Christian Drake and Curve victorious, putting the Ocean Express out of business. El Rey Diablo has officially cornered the market in Guadalajara as Christian Drake and Curve celebrate with their new World Tag Team Championship. I hope that this means that Christian Drake will be able to locate his missing friend Trey Preston with the help of Curve. I hope that Curve wasn't lying to the Cowboy all along, but we'll have to find out. As up next is one-on-one competition between two ladies. Bad Betty Love looking to take on Calico here. FMP has the one Queen Crystal, member of the Platinum High Rollers. When the Platinum High Rollers were formed, they were done so at the expense of Queen Crystal's husband, Ace Gold. He's going to get his chance at revenge later on. For now, Queen Crystal, with a side project, she said that she was going to take care of the Calico problem after Calico lost the World Tag Team titles when she was partners with Jada Clubber Lane. Of course, a member of the Platinum High Rollers as well tonight. Queen Crystal looks to handle the Calico problem by sending Bad Betty Love in to do her dirty work. Calico already holds a victory over Candy Casey Douglas. Can she defeat her tag team partner Betty Love here tonight at Blood Money? We're going to find out up next as Bad Betty Love takes on Calico one-on-one here on Blood Money. on competition here on Blood Money as Calico takes on a much larger opponent in the Big Shorter Mama, Bad Betty Love. I'm sure that Betty Love received her fair share of blood money to take out Calico here at the expense of one Queen Crystal, watching on from the outside in hopes of Calico's demise. But Calico is made of tough stuff. What if she's able to overcome Bad Betty Love here tonight? But it's not looking so good so far. Betty Love smashing Calico into the mat using her weight advantage. Scooping up Calico, but Calico reverses into a headlock takeover. Smashing Betty Love's skull into the mat. Little Miss Toxic is on a roll here. Calico with the knees into the gut. 4 times. Betty Love suffering now. Calico quickly taking over here. Flipping neck breaker. Knocks Betty for a loop. Betty Love struggling to get to her feet outside the ring, and she's knocked off the apron by Calico. Vicious in her attack. Calico hops up to the top rope. Diving to the outside. But she crashed and burned. Thanks to Betty Love sidestepping the move. Now drops Calico face first on the apron. Regaining the advantage by any means. Now Betty Love squashes Calico outside the ring. Once again with that seated senton. Trying to break the ribs of young Calico. Bad Betty Love in control here. But Calico fighting back is bound and determined to defeat Betty Love here tonight. Spine buster. And a Big Shorter Mama takes control. Nearly defeats Calico. Betty Love getting frustrated here. Calico yanked up by the hair. Forearm connects. And a snap back takes Betty Love down to the mat. Candy Casey Douglas cheering on Betty Love from the outside, who runs right through Calico. Whipping her into the corner, Betty Love charges in, but meets the turnbuckle. Calico snaps her down to the mat once again. Calico whipping Love off the ropes. Now into the corner. But Betty Love misses her squash attempt once again. Now 3 times. Calico just too quick for Betty Love. Whips her off the ropes, but Calico puts his shoulder of Betty Love this time. Who whips her into a European uppercut. Now Betty Love working her over with rights and lefts. Dropping the big leg. Calico, baby out. 2 count only. Calico surviving the assault of Betty Love. Attempting to do the dirty work of Calico. Accepting the blood money from Queen Crystal. And now she's locked in a claw hold. The Cali-Claw brings Betty Love down to the mat as she escapes. Queen Crystal is up on the apron. She saw Betty Love was in danger. Calico gets bulldogged, and then she rolls outside of the ring, sneaking up from behind on Betty. Betty Love was shown off for the fans. And now back on the attack. Calico with a shot to the gut. Setting her up for a high-flying DDT. Calico driving the skull of Betty Love into the mat. Now setting her up. Calico says Calico connects. Betty Love barely able to kick out. Calico up top in a flash after the Calicosis. Double moonsault. What athleticism from Calico. Well, Betty Love kicks out. Betty Love, with such fight in her, doesn't want to be embarrassed here on the big stage by Calico. Stop marrying her larger opponent down. Calico pushes the queen out of the way. Now rolls in with a stunner. Calico rubbing it in Crystal's face. But Betty Love still kicks out. Calico giving it her all. But Betty Love maybe too much. Going for a second Calicosis, but Betty Love saw it coming with the stomp into the midsection. Calico escapes. 2 count by Betty Love, who's setting her up now for the Betty Bomb. Betty Bomb connects, and Betty Love has this one. No, Calico somehow able to kick out of the Betty Bomb. Calico just gets down with a running senton. Betty Love punishing Calico for her resilience. Driving that knee into the face. Betty Love off the ropes. Drops her with the big booty. Off the ropes once again. Went for it all with the senton. Calico got out of the way. Now Betty Love in the corner. Calico driven back as Betty Love flies in with a drop kick. Now setting up Calico. Betty Love's got this one. The Betty Bomb. But no, Calico was Betty bombed right into the ropes. What a lucky break. Calico with a shot to the gut. Big DDT. Betty Love. Rock struggling to get up. Calico back on the attack. Queen Crystal and Candy Casey can't believe it. Calico is still in the match here. Calico calling to the heavens. Sabu to the outside. Calico putting life and limb on the line. Now smashes Betty Love's face into the mats on the outside. Flipping clothesline. Betty Love down and out on the outside. Double flipping knees. Calico going to work on Betty Love. Now, Betty Love fighting back, tosses Calico back in the ring. Count of 8. Now Betty Love with an opportunity, but Calico with the elbows to the face. Yanks Betty Love down to the mat. Calico setting up Betty Love. Whips her into the corner. Betty squashes Calico in the corner with her backside. Now down for the pin. Is that all for Calico? Betty Love picks up the win here tonight. An unfortunate set of circumstances for Calico as she's defeated by the larger opponent, partially due to the distraction made by Queen Crystal here, the woman who hired Betty Love to get a win over Calico. Betty Love is successful in her endeavors, and she will collect her blood money. And Betty Love with a huge victory here tonight at Blood Money over Calico. Betty Love is on a roll. Can she carry this momentum to a championship opportunity? We'll have to find out in the future. But for tonight, Calico is unfortunately defeated by Bad Betty Love. What a match with ladies action. Betty Love victorious over Calico. As up next, it's gonna be the $1 million match. The challenge laid down by JC Platinum and Platinum Productions for Team Platinum to face Team Gold. The Platinum Eye Rollers will consist of JC Platinum himself, along with the United States Champion Xavion. They'll team up with the High Rollers, Ronnie Flash Valentine and Romeo Adonis to face, Ace Gold, along with the South City Kings. And Ace Gold choosing Frank Dean as his fourth partner. The Walking Chainsaw Massacre is teaming up with Ace Gold tonight. It's Platinum versus Gold. The $1 million match up next. Here at Blood Money, DrHooksMalone.
The following contest is an elimination match. And at a combined weight of 474 pounds. From Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 241 pounds, Ace Colt.
DrHooksMalone here with you for Blood Money and the $1 Million match. As most of these superstars are about to get the biggest payday of their life. Not only are they going to get their usual portion of the gates, or the winner's portion of the match, but also a guaranteed $250,000 apiece. As JC Platinum and Ace Gold have each put up their end. Ronnie Flash Valentine, former teammate of Ace Gold, defeated on our last mega show. Ace Gold just got caught with a super kick by Valentine. The Flash kick connects. The team captain is down already. Team Platinum taking on Team Gold. The challenge laid down by JC Platinum as now he exits the ring. United States champion, the heavy hitter, tags in Ace Gold on the attack with the European uppercut in the corner. But Savion with the back elbow tosses Ace Gold like a rag doll. Savion manhandling the Golden Icon, out pounding him in the skull. The United States champion, paying dividends thus far. The part of JC Platinum surrounding himself with the Platinum High Rollers in an effort to pick up a victory, as now Savion drags Chris King into the ring. Rocking Frank Keane as well. Now Savion, he's gonna go for the steel steps. Smashing Ace Gold in the skull with the steps. Savion is out of control here. JC Platinum and Ronnie Valentine trying to watch what Ace Gold's doing from the apron as he drops a neck breaker on Big Savion. Ace Gold needs to maintain the advantage here in the $1 Million match. Elimination rules 4-on-4. Who's gonna walk away $250,000 richer? Savion encircling Ace Gold now, setting him up. Ace Gold fires back with a forearm. Shots of the gun. Savion is set up. Ace of spades. Savion driven into the mat. Romeo Adonis quickly making the save for his partner as Elijah Jordan comes in the ring. Meets heads with the referee. Romeo Adonis just got caught by Frank Keane, who delivers a death spike into the throat of Adonis. Romeo Adonis just got punished for trying to help. Savion all over Frank Keane, one of his arch rivals, the man he defeated for the United States Championship. But now, Ronnie Valentine and Savion will take advantage of the double team opportunity. JC Platinum back up on the apron as Ronnie Valentine works over Frank Keane. Romeo Adonis caught that death spike. Now encircling Frank Keane on the outside. I don't think Adonis wants any. Romeo Adonis just walking around Keane now. Valentine went for the steps, but Frank Keane fires back with right hands and tosses Valentine like a sack of trash. Keane went for the steps, had second thoughts and dropped him. And now Romeo with his spiteful revenge on Frank Keane. Ronnie Valentine taking advantage of the mask. Keane now angered by the actions of Valentine, dropping him spine first, almost thin mats on the outside. And the Chainsaw Massacre is going to try to do his fair share of massacring here tonight. Stomping into the guts and drives a forearm into the skull of Ronnie Flash Valentine. being pounded by Big Frankie now. Drag him to the corner. Frankie getting the tag out to Ace Cold. One of his most hated rivals. Now they're on the same team. As Geen pops up Valentine into a Samoan drop delivered by Ace Cold. Beautiful double team work by Team Gold. As Valentine, he fights back into it by gouging the eyes of Ace Gold twice. It's all legal here, no disqualification in the $1 million match. Ronnie Valentine yanking the leg back of Ace Gold, trying to snap the hamstring. How did you see that? JC Platinum. This spiteful man, he just ran all the way across the ring and took out Elijah Jordan. Now dragging Frank Geen in. Smashes Frank Geen face first into the mat, and the owner of the IWF is putting his best foot forward, so to speak. Just kicked Frank Geen's head off. Ace Gold trying to catch him with a German, but Platinum flipped out of it. Down for the pin. JC Platinum nearly got a surprise victory over the Golden Icon. Ace Gold nails a drop kick. As JC Platinum escapes the ring, he wanted to make the tag out, but Gold is looking for revenge now. Ace Gold snapping JC Platinum down to the mat with a neck breaker. Ace Gold went for the running elbow, but Platinum blocked it and gets a bumping knee, into the face of Ace Gold. JC Platinum just hands Ace Gold some blunt force trauma. Chris King makes the save for his team captain as Xavier tosses the South City King member to the outside. Platinum gets a knee to the face of Gold, who hammers back. Xavier smashing Chris King into the thin mats on the outside with that power slam. Platinum whipped off the ropes by Gold as they meet heads. Ace Gold now with the overhead vertical suplex. Platinum crawling to his corner, but Ace Gold is going to apply the figure four leg lock. JC Platinum suffering in the ring now. Ace Gold is bridging up. Figure eight with the figure eight applied. Romeo Adonis quick to stop the figure eight submission hold and save JC Platinum, his team captain, and possibly the weakest link. But you wouldn't know it so far. JC Platinum putting up a hell of a fight against Ace Gold. Ronnie Valentine gets suplexed on the outside. Ace Gold still getting revenge over his former teammate in the High Rollers. Wants to cost him $250,000. The losers of the team will be forced to pay up $1 million. Thus the name of the match. Who's gonna walk away with the blood money? Ace Gold disarming JC Platinum with the steel chair and nails that drop kick. Ace Gold working over his opponents and showing off for the fans in attendance. Loving every minute of Ace Gold getting his revenge on the man that caused his wife, Queen Crystal, to betray him. Ace of Spades connects to Platinum. Romeo Adonis makes the save again. The brother-in-law of Ace Gold. As now Ace Gold asserts himself with that huge chop to JC Platinum. Just invited him to join him outside the ring. Gold goes for the steps now. Ace Gold thought better of the steps. He locked eyes with Xavier. Ace Gold cutting off Platinum from making the tag. A wise maneuver. Goes for the backbreaker, but Platinum escapes. Knees into the midsection. Ace Gold should have never left the ring for the steel steps. Platinum capitalizing on the opportunity and showing that he's no pushover. Taking the team captain to the corner as Ace Gold just takes a clothesline from his brother-in-law, Romeo Adonis. The Jack of Hearts gonna continue to work over Gold. No, Ace Gold back up with a clothesline. Romeo tried to escape but gets chopped down for his efforts. Ace Gold gonna tag out Chris King in the match for the first time. Two-time tag team champion. Just tossed Romeo Adonis like a sack of potatoes. Dragging his opponent back. Chris King has the advantage for Team Gold. Forearm drops the Jack of Hearts. Chris King ready for action. Nails a spear on Valentine. Roddy Valentine just got speared out of his boots. But Platinum nailing a right hand from the apron. Chris King back on task. Nails Valentine with the Kinshasa. He's got Roddy Valentine. But Adonis makes the save. Frank Keane taking out Adonis quickly. As Valentine now catches Chris King with a butterfly. Reversed into an arm drag. Chris King regains the advantage, and now he's got the steel chair. Big Chris King is armed. Smashing the skull of Valentine. Roddy Valentine takes the chair and chops Chris King down. What a knife-edge chop from Roddy Valentine, who's gonna strut his stuff now. And now his rival Ace Gold tags in. Valentine goes to the leg. Brilliant maneuver from the veteran. Tagging out to Sabian, another brilliant maneuver. The Nigerian prize fighter. He gets caught with the right hand by Ace Gold. But now Sabian has Ace. Go to sleep. German suplex. Sabian just smashes Gold into the mat. Elijah Jordan makes the save, but he's cracked in the skull with that steel chair. JC Platinum doing whatever's necessary. Sabian with an overhead suplex will now tag out to JC Platinum once again with the opportunity over his rival Ace Gold. Platinum wants to embarrass the Golden Icon. Whip for the boot to the skull, but Ace Gold caught him. Trips him onto the chair. Big right hand, shot into the spine, kick to the gut. Now, the Ace of Spades. Platinum gets nailed with the finishing maneuver once again. And once again, Romeo Adonis continues the betrayal of his brother-in-law, Ace Gold, who climbs up top, nailing a picture-perfect elbow. But Romeo Adonis makes the save for JC Platinum again. But Platinum Eye Rulers forming a tight unit. Great teamwork thus far, but now Ace Gold is punishing JC Platinum. The owner of the IWF just took 2 chair shots. He's back up, and he slapped Ace Gold in the face and got a big knee. Ace Gold, the worse for wear, as Sabian is tagged back in and is caught. Ace Gold setting up Sabian. Ace of Spades to the Nigerian prize fighter. The United States champion is down. Valentine making the save for Sabian. Ace Gold went for the neck breaker, but Valentine blocking it. Northern Light suplex to Roddy Valentine. Drop kick to Sabian. And Ace Gold maintains the advantage. Tag out to Elijah Jordan. Gonna try to match up with Big Xavier. And the quickness of EJ. He nails a stomp to Xavier. What a move from Elijah Jordan. Dodging that super kick. Drops onto Romeo Adonis. Taking out Xavier's helper. Elijah Jordan with the DDT to Xavier. Former two-time tag team champion EJ with the shooting star press. Just like that. Xavier, the United States champion, was nearly pinned. If not for the interference. Once again, Romeo Adonis, who gets drop kicked down once again. Shooting star press to Adonis. Elijah Jordan's on a roll. Blocking the knee of Xavier. EJ matching up nicely here, but just gets caught with a German suplex. Xavier down for the pin. Elijah Jordan was put to a halt so quickly. What an opening flurry from Elijah Jordan. As he goes after JC Platinum, providing the distraction that Xavier needed to get that eye over at belly-to-belly toss. Elijah Jordan makes the tag out to Chris King. Chris King and Xavier locking up. King went for the Kinshasa, but Xavier got the drop to hold. Frank Keane was on the attack on JC Platinum on the outside. Now returning to the corner as Xavier escapes the fireman carry. Ducking out of the knee. European uppercut from Chris King. And King is fired up. Will he become $250,000 richer? Going to the legs of Romeo Adonis. Chris King setting up the Pink Prince. Dominator into the mat. Chris King in control. Romeo Adonis stumbles up. Here comes King with the knee lifts. Scooping up Adonis. TKO connects. Chris King has this one. Xavier makes a save for Adonis. Playing tip for tat in Team Platinum here. Now, little EJ tossed to the outside. Ace Gold in the ring. Kicking away at Adonis. As JC Platinum continues to do the damage with the chair. Elijah Jordan is taking a beating of a lifetime. EJ being pounded with that steel chair repeatedly. Ace Gold just now able to save his partner on the outside. JC Platinum face down outside the ring after attacking Elijah Jordan with such ferocity. Romeo now hooking up Ace Gold, snap suplex. And the Ace of Spades taking a beating for trying to help his partner. Now, set up, go to sleep, German suplex into the mat. Frank Keane making the save for Ace Gold. Xavier scoops up Gold and applies the rear naked choke. He's gonna choke him out. Ace Gold is forced to submit. The captain is eliminated. Ace Gold is out of here, courtesy of the United States champion. Applying the rear naked choke. Doing the dirty work for JC Platinum. It's now 4-on-3. The South City Kings and Frank Keane are all that remains for Ace Gold. Ace Gold, the first man to be eliminated in the $1 million match. as his rival Ronnie Flash Valentine is about to apply the dreaded nature boy finger four leg lock. Elisha Jordan in huge danger here. Will he survive? Chris King able to make the save. The South City Kings remain united. Chris King saving Elisha Jordan. And now with a knee to the face as Jordan has the chair. Elisha Jordan wants revenge. Takes a chair to Adonis on the outside. Now tossing Adonis into the guardrail. Elisha Jordan returns to the ring as Frankie takes the chair. Chris King. And then Elisha Jordan clothesline the chair back into the face of Ronnie Valentine. JC Platinum making the save for his partner. Elisha Jordan quick on his feet, able to take down Valentine. Now scooping up his opponent. Has to maintain the momentum. Snapmare's him down. Knee into the spine. Elisha Jordan has Ronnie Valentine here. Head center takedown. Can EJ get the elimination? He's got to stay focused. Now pumping up the Jordans. Elisha Jordan to the outside. Now up on the apron. So much quicker. But just misses that handspring elbow. Ronnie Valentine wants to capitalize, but Elisha Jordan with shots into the gut. Snapmare's him down again. Drop kick into the skull. Elisha Jordan goes for the pin. But Sabian quickly in to make the save. Wise move from the United States champion. But he gets a twist of fate. Elisha Jordan in control. Elisha Jordan showing off for the fans here. He has got a finger in his eye. Ronnie Valentine on the attack. And one of the dirtiest players in the game kicks in. Chop blocking the leg. Will drag his opponent to the corner. With a tag out to JC Platinum. Scoop slam down. Here comes Valentine. Platinum. Suplexing Valentine on top of little Elisha Jordan. Now gonna punish the young man. Busting him open with his boot. JC Platinum. Now outside the ring, taking a powder. Now he's going for that chair again. Changing his mind. Platinum just told Romeo to finish him off. Romeo Adonis has paid dividends thus far as a member of Team Platinum. He's just busted open. Drop kicking Elisha Jordan down. Romeo Adonis will soak up whatever adulation he can get. Frankie tagged in. And the Locking Chainsaw Massacre is gonna look to make mincemeat out of the Pink Prince. Well, Romeo Adonis comes in with a side Russian leg sweep. Hooking out Keen, Atomizer. Romeo Adonis has the monstrous Frankie down. But Chris King quickly making the save. Still 3 members remaining for Team Gold, the South City Kings, and Frank Keane fighting for their $250,000. If they win this match here tonight, they'll still win for Ace Gold. But Adonis uses the chair on Keane. Frank Keane is back with a knee. Drops Romeo Adonis. Frank Keane, he's got to get his head together as Sabian is tagged in. He catches him with a death choke. Sabian in trouble. Ronnie Valentine making the save as Keane tosses him to the outside. Savion is the legal man as Chris King tags in. Savion takes out the legs of the Big King and pounds him. With right hands into the skull, Chris King is rocked. Back suplex, high and tight on the neck of King. Savion's got him. Chris King able to kick out at 2. Savion frustrated. Wants to get a quick victory over King. Savion misses a clothesline. And Chris King nails a right hand. Now with the tag out to Elisha Jordan. The teamwork of the South City Kings has brought them 2 World Tag Team Championships. Elisha Jordan soaking up all the support. Flying heel kick, drops the United States Champion. Savion gets a head scissor as EJ goes up top. Shooting star press misses. Savion has the chair. EJ just got nailed in the skull. Savion using the chair to his advantage. Nails Chris King on the apron. But Elisha Jordan is back in with that swinging side effect. Savion, we're going to make the tag out as JC Platinum is back in the ring. JC Platinum going to make the save for his United States champion. But Jordan just nails a big chop that rocks JC Platinum. Here comes Elisha Jordan with the daredevil dive. What a move from Elisha Jordan. Taking out Platinum on the outside. Jordan goes after the chair. Getting revenge on Platinum now. Trying to break his legs. Elisha Jordan wanted revenge on JC Platinum. My apologies for that short break, as now the $1 million match continues. JC Platinum just nailed the blunt force trauma, but Chris King makes the save for Elisha Jordan. 3 members of Team Gold remain. Elisha Jordan, Chris King, and Frank Keane against 4 members of Team Platinum, as JC Platinum is utilizing that chair to perfection. Doing the damage on Elisha Jordan, who's frustrated by the actions of the owner of the IWF. Taking a beating at the hands of the team captain right now. And Platinum, he's going for another chair. Apparently JC Platinum needs 2 chairs. Elisha Jordan takes a chair shot to the gut. Platinum, he's not playing around here tonight. He wants this $1 million match. Elisha Jordan yanked up JC Platinum. The Platinum suplex. Dropping Elisha Jordan face first into the mat. Platinum now takes a right hand from Chris King. Stunning Platinum. But nails Frank Keane with the chair anyway, and then takes out Chris King. Elisha Jordan back up, clotheslining Platinum to the outside with a shooting star to the outside. What a move! My God! Elisha Jordan putting his life on the line. Now using the chair on JC Platinum. Tossed back into the ring. Elisha Jordan just has to finish off the owner of the IWF. Platinum is saved by Savion, as one would expect. Chris King making the tag in for his team, and he goes for a chair. Platinum able to dodge it. And now he's got King. JC Platinum springboarding off the ropes. He also flying roundhouse kick. Just kick Chris King's head off as he drags his opponent to the corner. Tag out to Ronnie Flash Valentine. Set up by Platinum. And a boot. Bust the nose of Chris King. Whip for the flash kick. King was too quick. Scooping up Valentine. Dominator connects. Chris King going for the fall. Will not get the fall on Valentine. Chris King to the outside after the chair. But Valentine is after Elijah Jordan. Now takes the chair away from Chris King. With a shot into the spine, Valentine regains control. With King back in the corner. Valentine just got caught by Chris King. Trying to go for a double team, but King was too wily on that occasion. With the tag out to Elijah Jordan. Up on the shoulders. Doomsday takedown. EJ knocking Platinum off the apron. Now with the chair. Swings for Adonis. Romeo Adonis knocked off the apron. And Elijah Jordan is going to work on Valentine with the steel. Pounding the New York Nature Boy for his sins. But Valentine trips out Elijah Jordan. And now he's going to go to the legs. Valentine for the pin. Adonis. EJ, excuse me, Elijah Jordan able to kick out on that occasion. Valentine driving the elbow. One half of the case. But Chris King fires back from the apron. But now he's got to save Frank Dean. Flying knee to Xavier on the outside. Frank Dean was being pounded by the chair. Now Elijah Jordan is in trouble. Chris King can't save Elijah Jordan. But EJ survives somehow. Rolling over the figure four leg lock. Valentine escaping now. Elijah Jordan with the Jordan into the face. Elijah Jordan now tags out to Chris King. And what fight in the heart of these South City Kings. Taking a beating here in hopes of walking away with the $1 million prize. JC Platinum tags in. Eats a huge uppercut from Chris King, who's now measuring JC Platinum. Chris King gets the knee lift and connects with the TKO. Down for the pin. But Romeo Adonis making the save for JC Platinum. Takes a back suplex from Chris King into a leg drop. Chris King now measuring Platinum. Kinshasa. The Kinshasa connects. But Valentine making the save for his partner this time. What a match here at Blood Money. The $1 million match continues. JC Platinum guiding his team. All four members are still in this match. Blood Force trauma to Chris King. Elijah Jordan right there to make the save for his partner. What a match it's been thus far. $1 million hanging in the balance as these two teams go to war. Chris King with a flying knee. Able to tag out to Elijah Jordan. Jordan goes back to the chair. smashing the skull of JC Platinum. And knocks the chair flying. EJ got the spinning cutter. And now his arm is glitching. An unfortunate consequence. Shooting star press connects. Romeo Adonis making the save. I don't know if anyone can save Elisha Jordan's glitching arm right now. Elisha Jordan has the chair. And now hammers JC Platinum. He doesn't care if his arm is glitching. He's going to continue to fight. As JC Platinum takes out the ankle of Elisha Jordan. In this all-important match, suddenly Elisha Jordan seems to be disarmed, so to speak. Platinum dropping the elbow on the member of the South City Kings. He's having a seizure. Romeo calling Jordan to his feet. It's a flying neck breaker. Yes, now he goes for the pin. Frank Keane in the ring to make the save. Keane tossed to the outside. Yes, now Adonis nails Elisha Jordan with a chair. At least he stopped his seizure. Elbow drop into a pin. Valentine taking out Keane on the outside and taunting him as both South City Kings are down inside the ring. This match playing out like a nightmare for Team Gold as the High Rollers are putting a pounding on the South City Kings and Frank Keane all at once. Here at Blood Money, Team Platinum taking advantage of their numbers. But now Elisha Jordan, he's revived. Elisha Jordan. His arm's not out of the socket anymore. Elisha Jordan trying to twist Romeo Adonis' head off. Adonis firing back. Still in the match. But EJ is revived with a drop salt. Elisha Jordan returning to the match as Frank Keane is on the attack off the ropes. Running crossbody squashes Adonis. Frank Keane with a splash, but Romeo moves out of the way. Romeo Adonis with a flashy head scissor takedown. Now he's going to go for the pin on Frank Keane. But Chris King right there to save his partner. Still 3-on-4 in the $1 million match as Romeo Adonis works over the Walking Chainsaw Massacre. Dragging Frank Keane back to the corner of the Platinum High Rollers. Frank Keane with shots into the gut. Still wants to win this match here tonight. Romeo Adonis in the corner. Tag out to Elisha Jordan, who tosses Romeo into the side slam. EJ with the boot. Frankie with the side slam. What a double team maneuver from Elisha Jordan and Frank Keane as now EJ uses the chair. Knocking down both the other members of the team. And smashes Valentine for good measure. JC Platinum takes a shot before Romeo disarms Elisha Jordan. Romeo Adonis puts a stop to the fun and tosses Elisha Jordan back into the ring. EJ was on the attack, but Romeo outquicked him with a combo. But now he's set Jordan once again. Adonis is down. Elisha Jordan wanted to go for the shooting star press, but he was too far away. Instead, he went after Valentine and got a spine buster on the outside. I think Elisha Jordan was trying to save Frank Keane. And now he suffers for it as Chris King gets a backdrop on the apron. Romeo cutting off Elijah Jordan after that cutter. Hits a butterfly suplex on the outside. Continuing to do damage on young Elijah Jordan. In the $1 million match, Romeo Adonis wants to win 2 years in a row. As it would last year, the Die Rollers were victorious in the $1 million match. Now Elijah Jordan fighting back from the crowd. The Pink Prince tosses EJ into the barricade, smashing him into the steel. And now it's a neck breaker. The South City Kings in huge trouble. Elijah Jordan suffering on the outside as the High Rollers return to the ring. Chris King gets smashed in the back, face first into the mat by Romeo Adonis, setting him up for a neck snap. Elijah Jordan from behind with the inverted atomic drop and drops the Jordans into the midsection. Romeo rolling out of the ring. EJ with the stunner on the ropes of Valentine. Knocks Sabian off. Now he's after Platinum. Drops Platinum too. Elijah Jordan knocking all the members of the opposing team down with the flying clothesline. Elijah Jordan is in control here. But Adonis hooks him up. Butterfly suplex on the outside. Knocking the wind out of this young man. Valentine on the attack. Elijah Jordan still has fight left in him, but how much? With the fireman carry, Romeo Adonis regains control here. What a match here at Blood Money. $1 million hanging in the balance. Elijah Jordan with the running drop kick. Does he have him? Platinum makes the save once again. Elijah Jordan with the flying leg lariat. Trying to mount a comeback here. As Chris King is in the ring as well, but Adonis gets the atomizer. That's got to be all for Elijah Jordan. But no, Chris King saving his partner once again. Sabian eyeing up Chris King, but he'll return to his corner. Romeo Adonis after Chris King now. Builds him with a right hand. And a shot to Frankie now. Back suplex on the apron. Frankie taking the brunt of the punishment, but now Elijah Jordan is back with a huge cutter on the outside. Adonis firing back to the gut, cutting off the flurry of BJ. And stomps Geen just out of spite. Adonis back in the ring, but he's scooped up. Rolling fireman carry, and Elijah Jordan mocking his opponent. Romeo Adonis down on the mat as EJ tags out to Chris King. Chris King with the scooped up power slam. Romeo Adonis being smashed into the mat. And the big kick is in control here. Shot to the gut. King Shawsa connects. Romeo Adonis is rocked once again. Can he do it? Valentine quickly in to make the save once again. Elijah Jordan tossing Valentine to the outside. Chris King still in control of Romeo. Yanks him up and hits another King Shawsa. Is that him for Romeo? No, JC Platinum with the last second save. Maintaining his entire team thus far. Chris King drags Romeo to the corner. Romeo escaping again. And the high roller. Springboards off the rope with a forearm. Elijah Jordan tags it again. But Romeo catches him. And it's the Atomizer again. Romeo has EJ down. But Elijah Jordan pulls from deep within and kicks out of the Atomizer. Romeo and Adonis. I think he just accidentally knocked Platinum off the apron there. JC Platinum may be angered at the actions of Adonis. Well, Romeo Adonis is certainly efficient with his beatdown of Elijah Jordan right now as he tags out to Xavier, United States champion. Will look to finish off Elijah Jordan. The South City native is down on the mat. Platinum takes out Keen, and Xavier eliminates Elijah Jordan. And then there were two. Xavier manhandling Chris King. It's just Chris King and Frank Keen remaining for Team Gold. They're going to have to defeat all four members of the Platinum High Rollers if they hope to win. As now Chris King just got eliminated in short order. Excuse me, in short order. Romeo Adonis climbs up top. Missile drop kick to the only remaining man on Team Gold. Frank Keen is fighting alone. He was the last man added. Frank Keen. He's gonna fight with every fiber of his being. Now choking Romeo Adonis on the outside. Dropping the man after choking him within an inch of his life. Frank Keen gets tossed into the steel by Romeo Adonis. And again, his head bounces off of that barricade. The Pink Prince taking over on Frank Keen, but now he goes into the barricade. And Frankie smashes Romeo Adonis into the barricade once again. Romeo tossing Keen back in the ring. Four members of Team Platinum, one member of Team Gold. It's Frank Keen. All alone against Ronnie Valentine, Romeo Adonis, JC Platinum, and the United States champion, Xavier. Frank Keen is clearly doomed. This one is simply academic. However, he hasn't been put away yet. Valentine will look to do so now with the flash kick. Valentine down for the pin, but Frank Keen kicks out. Frank Keen kicked out of the flash kick after taking a beating. For so long, Frank Keen is still fighting it. Scooped up by Xavier. Go to sleep. German suplex. Frank Keen squashed and defeated by Xavier as Team Platinum dominates Team Gold here at Blood Money. All four members surviving together, earning their $250,000. JC Platinum clearly with a wise investment as he defeats and humiliates Ace Gold here tonight. Ronnie Flash Valentine, Romeo Adonis, United States champion Xavier, and the owner of the IWF, JC Platinum, win in the $1 million match. Unbelievable result here tonight as the Platinum High Rollers defeat all the members of Ace Gold's team. 4 survivors walk away with $1 million. As up next, all the fame, the fortune, all the honor, all the glory, and certainly all the blood money will be on the line up next when 2 gladiators here, Jamal Jones and the unholy Thanos, go one-on-one with the gold hanging in the balance. Jamal Jones defeated 5 other opponents inside the Elimination Chamber at the Summerfest in order to qualify for this match. However, the last time that Jamal Jones held the World Heavyweight Championship, he wasn't even pinned. He was defeated in a 6-man Hell in a Cell when the Monster Perez was pinned. Now Jamal Jones looks to regain that which he never lost, that which the unholy Thanos holds so dear. The unholy Thanos will be accompanied by Victoria Lovecraft as he defends his title against Jamal Jones. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. In our main event, up next, Jamal Jones and the unholy Thanos.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jay Big Money Jones.
Jamal Jones.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 375 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Leviathan Dan Holmes.
The unholy Thanos defending his World Heavyweight Championship that he holds so dear to his heart. The big man defends the title with such pride and honor and dignity, as much as Jamal Jones did when he were World Heavyweight Champion. What's it gonna take tonight to put either one of these men away? The World Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance as the two top contenders square off. In a moment I know I've been waiting for. Perhaps a moment we've all been waiting for here at Blood Money. The title's on the line. As both men start tentatively, but Jamal Jones gets the advantage with that spinning kick into a leg drop. Thanos, of course, kicking out at one there. That's the Jamaican. Yanks up his opponent. The big man delivers a series of shots that drop Jamal Jones, tossing him like a rag doll across the ring. Right over here by Victoria Lovecraft. Jamal Jones popped up into a European uppercut. The champion in firm control. Missing the elbow drop. Jamal Jones goes for another spin kick. The champion is rocked but not dropped. Comes back with that back elbow. The unholy Thanos yanking up Jamal Jones. Knee into the midsection. Rocking the challenger. Kicking off the unholy Thanos, Jamal Jones will fight with everything in his being to become World Heavyweight Champion here tonight at Blood Money. Jay Money wants the gold more than anything in life. Jawbreaker from Thanos, but Jamal Jones continues to back him up with shots. What a striker! Nailing that super kick. The unholy Thanos just being outquicked by Jamal Jones there, who scooped up on the shoulders now. The unholy Thanos will use his power to regain the advantage. Dropping Jamal Jones face first on that turnbuckle. Thanos catching Jones in the corner. Now scooping him up. Smashes him with the abdomen first into the top turnbuckle. Jamal Jones suffering, and he's now locked in. The death TM. Jamal Jones must fight out of this hole. With the championship at stake. Jay Money escaping the deadly submission hold. That deathlock toe hold face lock combination. Jamal Jones goes to work on the legs. Does he get that bankroll submission and force the big man to tap out? Now shows the world that he's ballin'. Jamal Jones has Thanos on the run, knocking him off the apron. The champion down on the outside. Jamal Jones gonna stoop to any level to get the title here tonight as he returns to the ring. Backs him up with a super kick. Spinning kick. Rocks Thanos, but he's still up. Now pops up Jamal Jones. Snake eyes into the turnbuckle. Down for the pin. One count only on Jay Money, able to kick out. The unholy Thanos putting the boots to the challenger. Jay Money tried to escape, but the unholy Thanos went outside the ring. Now Jamal Jones goes back to the leg and drops another elbow. Rocking the champion outside the ring. Jamal Jones scooping up the leg. Wisely continuing to work over the legs. of the massive Goliath, the gargantuan behemoth, the unholy Thanos, the Leviathan of the IWF, gets smashed head first into the mat by the challenger. Jamal Jones is going for it. 2 count only. And only Thanos soaking up every second of that 2 count. Now pounded. Smash face first into the mat. Jamal Jones inciting the unholy one. Thanos with a tilt-a-whirl smash. Drops Thanos spine first into the mat. Shot to the throat. Lefts and rights. Popped up into a European uppercut. With a fire lit in his soul, the unholy Thanos fights back against the challenger. Doesn't want to lose his title. Impaler connects. The unholy Thanos has Jamal Jones. No, Jamal Jones. With such fight in his heart, kicking out of the Impaler, now being punished. The unholy Thanos with the Goozle. Choke slam! Jamal Jones being manhandled. The champion. Angered by J-Money, who fires back on the unholy Thanos. Jamal Jones with some fight left in him here. Yanks some big man out of the corner. Off the ropes once again. With that bowling elbow. Jamal Jones up to the top rope. Can he do it? Frog splash connects. Thanos is down. No. The champion survives the frog splash. Both men kicking out of the finishing maneuvers. Suicide dive to the outside. Jamal Jones relentless and pugnacious. Wants every part of the unholy Thanos. Has to walk away, the World Heavyweight Champion, or be proven wrong. He's never been pinned for that title. Will it happen tonight? The unholy Thanos suffering on the mat. The challenger in control. Jamal Jones stalking his prey now with the flying back elbow. The champion is down. Jamal Jones up to the top rope looking for another frog splash. The unholy Thanos. He gets out of the way. Yanks up the challenger. Gutbuster to Jones. Thanos regains control. Gonna continue to work over the arms. Break apart the challenger piece by piece. Smashing the sternum with that flying elbow. And stomps away at the wrist and the elbow. Jamal Jones suffering now. Back up with a reversal. And the Olympian will out-wrestle the unholy Thanos at every turn. If the big man isn't careful, lest he be defeated, the bankroll. But he was right by the ropes. The long limbs of the champion paying off, and the lights go down. The unholy Thanos right beyond Jamal Jones. Scooping him up on the shoulder. Nails another snake eyes. The unholy Thanos using his lights out trick. Can he finish off Jones? Wants to knock him off the apron. Jamal Jones fires back. Flying elbow connects again. The unholy Thanos is down. The champion looking to escape the assault. Out on the apron, Jamal Jones on the attack. Fires back. Now scoops up the big man. Spine first in the apron. Rocking the vertebrae of the champion. The unholy Thanos on the defensive as the challenger is pounding the big man. What a match we have in our main event. World Heavyweight title is on the line. Jamal Jones is about to win it. No! Thanos Theros out of the way. Coming in with a low drop kick. Now an elbow into the back. Jamal Jones. His attempt at the elbow into the spine was thwarted. Now fighting out of the impaler. Jones trips out Thanos. Goes to the leg again. Can he make it tap out? Or is he going to get the frog splash? The frog splash! No, Thanos! He got out of the way! The champion got the pin! The unholy Thanos retains his title here at Blood Money in the fight of his life, the fight of his career. Jamal Jones came within inches, came within a hair of becoming the World Heavyweight Champion here tonight, but he was unable to overcome the forces of the mighty beast, the unholy Thanos.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion.
The unholy Thanos is your World Heavyweight Champion. What a match! And what a win for the unholy Thanos! Capping off an unbelievable night of action here at Blood Money. The unholy Thanos retains the World Heavyweight Championship. I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of the IWF Super Lucha Libre and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. And also be sure to join me later this week for Dirty Deeds, where the women's champion Americana faces Shayna Clover Lane and Vinci Valeska in a triple threat, as well as Aztec Warfare. All that and more soon to come from the IWF. I am DrHooksMalone, and we'll have to see what happens on the next episode. Good night.